Today we're going to look at numbers. So if we take a look at what we've got up on the board, and then you can practice those as you go through. So when you're writing numbers in T-line, you must circle your number, otherwise you're going to get it mixed up with a word. For example, if we've got number 1, if it was on its own, it's going to say he. Number 6, you could get mixed up with a B. If you've got a double digit, normally it's okay because you'll actually be able to tell that it's two numbers, but things like 11, you'd need to circle. Once you've actually done the dictation and you try to read it back, and if you can't read the numbers, then you'll know, or you're trying to misread and make a number a word, then it's a good indication that you should circle the numbers. If you've got 3 numbers, for example 469, that's fine because obviously it's a number straight away. When we get to numbers like 100, 100 is shown just with a dir, so it's a long dir. The 8 goes above the 100, so that saves you writing 800, it's just 8 dir. If it's 8,000, you can just use a little T above the 8, and that gives you 8,000. If you don't like that, there is also just a THS you could use for 8,000. So either, you've got a choice there. So this number would be, hope you've had a chance to say what it is, yes, if you said 800,000, you're correct. Right, million is just an M, again, underneath the 8, so we've got 8 million, and this would be, yep, 800 million. This would be, yep, 8,000 million. And of course nowadays we have billions because we're getting more money in the world, so a billion is just an 8, or whatever the figure is, with a B beside it. I suggest you do double lines underneath, and you're not going to get it mixed up with anything else, and you know it's a number. Right, if you're just writing the word on its own, then 100 is HND, that's your 100. So if somebody's just saying 100 years ago, you could put 1 dir, or you could use the word 100. 1,000, THSND, million, M, upward LN because it makes a better joining, billion, B, downward LN for billion, and that's really probably most of the numbers that you're likely to get in dictation. But when we talk about distance and measurement, nice easy one, G becomes gram. So this would be, if I was saying 8, I'd put an S on, and that would give us 8 grams. Remember, 1 gram, but 8 grams. Watch those little S's, because they can get you into trouble. Kilogram would be kg. Again, if it's 8 kilograms, we need to add the S to the G. Kilometer, or kilometer, whichever way you want to say it, is just a K. And metre is just an M doubled for R. So maybe we'll have, let's change the number 6. And if it's 6 metres, again it would have the S on it. And centimetre, so 1 centimetre. So the 1 would just go in front of it, but you would circle the 1, so you know that it's 1. And the last one is litre. So if we had 7 litres, 7 litres, and that gives us most of the measurements and numbers that you're likely to come across.